What's up, YouTube? Today I am going on an adventure to 3 places that I haven't been before. So what I've done is I've parked up and I'm making my way up to Boulters Tor, followed by Stephen's Grave, and then finally onto White Tor. So stick around. So I believe that behind me, or to the side of me, is Boulters Tor. So let's get on there. So there we are, I'm on top of Boulters Tor. Not even 10 minutes from the car to here, so quite an easy one. Coming up this hill was a bit of a steep climb, but it's a good warm-up. I'll have to say that, that's all I can say. It was a very good warm-up for the rest of my hike. Just in the distance over there is White Tor. You can just make out on camera the church. Just up there, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but that is White Tor, and you can just make out the trig point on top. And over there is White Tor, where we will be ending the video. So somewhere between here and there is Stephen's grave. So let's go look for it. Quite a nice walk up here. I mean, once you get up that hill, like I said earlier on, it's all relatively flat. You know, there is a slight incline, but it's quite nice because you're on this nice sort of gravel track, and it's easy peasy. Right, I can see the stone, upright stone, marking Stephen's grave. I think that's it. Probably about 100 meters away, so easy find. So in short, around 300 years ago, there was a bloke called George Stephens, and his girlfriend at the time was being unfaithful to him, and he decided to commit suicide by poisoning himself. Now, because it was a suicide, his body wasn't actually allowed to be buried on church grounds. So what they used to do back then is they used to bring the bodies up and bury them on the moors. And that's pretty much there is to say about Stephen's grave. It's nice that there's a little marker, and just on the front here you've got a sort of an engraved S for Stephen, I guess. Yeah. It's nice and peaceful up here. So that was Stephen's grave. Nice, easy one to get to. So I've been to Kitty J's grave, I've been to Stephen's grave. The only one that I'm aware of, or that I can remember, is Child the Hunter's grave, or Child's grave. And funny enough, that is closer to my house than the other two are, so I don't know why I haven't been there yet. But I would like to go there because that is a pretty cool story, or myth. Right, anyway, final place to go is up there, White Tor. Yeah. Wow. So climbing that last little bit definitely gets your heart racing a bit, and gives your lungs a nice workout. But totally worth it for that view. I mean, that looks absolutely amazing. And I know on camera it doesn't look like anything at all really, but you really do have to be here to see it. It's pretty awesome. Now, I'm not entirely sure what tors they are behind me because I'm not familiar with that side of the moors at all really, but I am familiar on this side. So in no particular order other than going from my right to the left, you have Boulters Tor just there. To the left of that, in the far distance, you've got Great Staple, and just in front of it is Boulters Tor. Just over the brow of the hill there is King's Tor, and on to the right of that, further back, that is Leaden Tor and Leather Tor I see there. Panning around to the left, one of the best tors for views in my opinion, Great Miss, and you can only just see Little Miss poking out there. And if you are a subscriber to the channel, you would know that we have explored that area extensively in our videos, and even not in the videos, just without recording, we've been up here before loads of times, so we know that area fairly well. But this side, including this tor that I'm on now, White Tor, that's a whole different ball game for us. But it looks absolutely amazing over there, and I really just want to spend a day just walking. I'm actually going to be going over to Great Miss Tor in the next hour or so, because me and Alex are finally getting back out on a camp, just us two, which hasn't happened since our very first camp on the channel, which was at Boulters Tor. So yeah, quite looking forward to it. And I get to try out my new OEX Expedition tarp that I bought, and as well I get to use some new creature comfort things that I bought. So I don't know how much of it is going to be wild camping rather than wild glamping, but nonetheless I'm looking forward to it. So if you are considering doing this walk yourself, I'd just be wary of driving down the narrow lanes to get to the car park. There are some kids in the middle of the road eating. When I say kids, I mean, you know, baby goats in the middle of the road, of a main road, should I say. And I was coming down a single track hill round a bend, doing about 15 miles an hour going around this bend, and this woman bolted straight up the hill. I had to turn my car into a ditch. So if you're that lady watching this. But yeah, so just be cautious. And it is a bit of a steep climb at the start, but it does level out halfway through. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video, and if you have, please consider subscribing to the channel for more hiking, wild camping and gear reviews. And hopefully I will see you all next time on Great Mist Tour for a camp. See you later.